guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great day. I still have morning voice going on, so you know. So if you don't know, I recently just moved and I don't have everything set up yet. But I've been getting a lot of requests to do like an updated everyday makeup routine. I've literally been just like living out of this makeup bag for about 3 weeks now. So I have really developed like an everyday makeup routine that's been tried and true. It's pretty easy, it's pretty quick, but it's like low-key glam, but pretty for every day. So you guys have been wanting me to do like an updated everyday makeup routine. So we're gonna do that today. So no pretty exciting background or anything, but that's just what's going on right now. So I'm just taking out some palettes that kind of just sit on top. I just like to get them out of the way. My air spun powder. This is just gonna be like a chit chat, get ready with me. So like grab a little snack, or maybe you're doing your makeup too, maybe you're doing the dishes, I don't know. Let's just hang out and do this together. So I already have my skincare on, and I have been using this primer for the last few weeks. So it's from CoverGirl, and it's a green neutralizing primer. This stuff is seriously so good. I feel like when I put it on, it just immediately, I have my mirror right here. It immediately just like cancels out so much redness. Like I feel like it just even makes a difference on its own. Okay, like don't you think it makes like just somewhat of a difference? I just feel like it tones it down a little bit. So the foundation that I've been using, I'm literally just reaching out of this bag. Like you can fit everything in a bag. You don't need that much. I like this bag too because it has a side pocket for brushes. Side note, I got this bag super cheap on a used like website for like designer luxury items. I don't buy like any designer stuff new, pretty much. It's a rare day. Like I thought about it. I'm like, if I'm gonna buy this for a makeup bag, I know I'm gonna get it dirty really quickly because it's makeup. So I'm like, why would I buy a new one when this is so much cheaper? So a couple of websites that I like to use are the Real, Poshmark, trying to think of the other name, Fashion File, and Tradesy, I think Tradesy. But I feel like I use Fashion File and the Real the most. But if you ever want to like get something that you've wanted for a really long time, I would just buy it used because you can save so much money. All right, I'll zoom you in a little bit. Hello. So the foundation I'm using is the one that I got when I went to get foundation matched at Sephora. This is so good. This is the Cover FX Power Play foundation, and I am in the shade N35. Every single day, it stays on so well. It's like got a really pretty coverage. She matched me so perfectly. I just love this foundation. I don't feel like it's like super matte. I don't feel like it's super dewy. I just feel like it's the perfect, oh, I've been using this every day, so I don't know how much is left in there, but it also is buildable. So if you have any like scarring or anything anywhere, you can kind of just layer a little bit more on. I'm super excited. Today Gabby and I are going to the Big E, which is a huge like fall fair in New England. It's like crazy. It's huge. Like we're going during the week because it's pure madness on the weekend. And they have like crazy foods there. We're gonna try all the crazy foods. We like to go and like we can split stuff so we can like try more weird things. We just want like a couple little bites of everything because they have crazy stuff. I'm trying to think of some of the things that we tried last year. Like just for example, they have like a burger between donuts, like a donut burger. Like it's like sickeningly crazy stuff, but you know, you have to try it. Like they have like a bunch of, Gabby's favorite thing is like they have a baked potato bar with like fresh potatoes. Gabby loves potatoes. What else? Oh, they just have so much stuff. Like they have a sundae, but it's with like a Thanksgiving dinner, like layered. It's just pure madness. So by the time you're watching this, it should be in the previous vlog. So check it out. Okay, so after foundation, I've just been using the Holy Grail Shape Tape in the shade Light. And I just take it up under the eye. I've learned that you really don't need a lot of Shape Tape. Like I can even kind of take what's left over as I'm doing my under eye and put it in other places. Also, smoothie break. Stocked up on a bunch of like breakfast smoothies because it's just easy, you know what I mean? Got a little strawberry banana today. Oh, actually, I just brushed my teeth right before this. No. So I like to get my airspun ready. The OG Holy Grail, this one's getting very low. So I like to have this ready because I need to set my under eyes like right after I blend it out because I crease right under my eye every time. So I just blend right up and under. Get a little brightness going. Honestly, this routine probably takes like 10-12 minutes when I'm just doing it like quickly in the morning on my own. I feel like the more you do your makeup routine too, it just gets quicker and quicker. And I also just take it up on my eyelid just to like, you know, get everything to the same shade. And I might just take what's left over and like pop it in the center of my forehead for a little highlighting, but I don't really take the time to like do anything extreme, a little on the chin. So then I like to just see how I use this side to blend out my concealer. Then I just flip to this side, which is like clean, and I dip into the powder and I press it under my eye to bake. And then I'll leave that like that for a bit. Okay, so the next thing I do is my eyebrows, and I do a little step beforehand because I feel like it makes a difference. Okay, I know this sounds a little weird. Maybe it doesn't. I don't like to do my eyebrows and then set my forehead with powder because I always feel like I get powder in my freshly done eyebrows. So I like to first set my forehead. Like not the rest of my face, just my forehead. I've been using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in 130. Still using my Sonia Kashuk brushes, and they are just wonderful. And I'm just patting that on my forehead so that I know that my forehead's done while I do my eyebrows. I hope that makes sense. I don't like getting like that powdery, it's too hard to like try to go around your eyebrows. So the brow pencil I have been using is the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil in medium brown. And I like it, it comes with a spoolie. It's a fairly thin pencil. I will say I haven't been as specific with my eyebrows lately. I've just been kind of like filling them in but not being like super crazy or carving them out because I just like don't care. I mean, I do care. I just like, unless I'm going out and like it's a full glam night, just to save time, I just try to be like a little more careful and just focus on like the tail. Unless I like really mess up, I won't bother to like clean them up. Just focus on the tail, a little bit of like light strokage in the front. Oh God. And then I'll just like brush it, soften it up. Then I use a little bit of Gimme Brow from Benefit, and I feel like it just looks like a natural full brow, not like overdone. Like, it just looks like a natural pretty brow. I don't know, that's what I've been doing. And it takes a lot less time than like, you know, I feel like sometimes it's easier to be messy and then clean it up. But like, I just feel like I cannot be bothered with that process lately. So just focus on the tail. Yeah, I just got a little carried away with that, but what else is new? Then we go back in with the Gimme Brow. And this is the routine I like to do because while my under eye is baking, you know, you get the brows done and it like just aligns the timing totally perfectly. All right, perfect. Kind of. So now I'm just gonna go in and wipe away my under eye baking. So I just sweep that away lightly, kind of pat as well. So I like to kind of just take whatever is left in my eye crease from like the concealer, and I get rid of that crease, and I take a little bit of the Airspun and just kind of set the eyelid so it's kind of like a nice base for any eyeshadow. And then I'm just gonna grab the Fit Me and the Sonia Kashuk large powder brush again, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face. if you are new here and you don't know this yet, pat or push your foundation powder into your skin if you have a lot of problem areas. Like, I will find that like acne scars come through if I like swirl the powder on, because it can kind of push your liquid out of place. So best tip I can say is pat your powder in. I really like this powder. I have one in my purse. I just have been repurchasing it a lot. It's a good powder, and even though I'm not oily anymore, I do like the matte and poreless. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with bronzer. And I've just been using my favorite, the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. And the brush I'm using is a Sigma F20. And I just go in, and I'm not like contouring or doing anything crazy. I am literally just warming up my skin on the outer perimeters, like up around my hairline, on my cheekbone, just to look a little bit more bronzy, give a little dimension, because that full coverage foundation will make you look like a cartoon. All right, so now that we're all bronzed up, we're gonna do a little bit of blush. So this is from Makeup Geek. It's called Infatuation. It's like a refill for a pan, but I just think it's easy to carry. It's a really pretty natural blush. I love just like a natural shade of blush. So I'm using the Sonia Kashuk tapered powder brush, and I'm just focusing that like right above where I put my bronzer. I'm not putting it like right on the apple, because if you have a round face, it's not super flattering. So I just try to focus it right above the bronzer. So I also like to take whatever's left on the brush and just do like a little on the tip of my nose. I feel like it just gives a really like cute look. It looks very natural. I just think it's pretty. I don't know. I saw someone do it on like an Instagram story, and I thought it was so cute. It just gives you like a little like cute little vibe. I don't know. Tell me you understand. Comment and tell me you understand. So now we're gonna go in with highlighter. I grabbed this one. This was all very like spontaneous when I packed this bag. Like I didn't know I'd be at my mom's for so long. So this routine is very just like, I'm actually really happy with the products that I grabbed. I love this highlighter. This is the Urban Decay Kristen Lee Ann collab called Beauty Beam. This highlight is gorgeous. So I use the two shades on the right here, and I'm using my fan brush from, I think, Crown. It's worn off now. And I just kind of swirl together these two colors, and it just looks so pretty. Totally beaming. And I just apply that on the upper cheekbone, a little bit up on the temple. And just using an eyeshadow brush, I grab those two colors again, and I add a little bit on the brow bone. And I also take a little bit just on like the upper middle part of my nose for kind of like a faux nose contour. I really like it up here. I feel like it just like kind of makes the nose look really pretty. I don't know. It's just something that I do, okay? And I also take the lighter shade just in the inner corners of my eyes. I feel like highlighting makes such a difference, like going in on these few little spots. It just makes you have this really effortless glow. And you know, I didn't do it for a few days, and then I kind of added it to my routine, and I was like, this looks really pretty. Okay, so next I'm gonna grab my Just Peachy palette from Too Faced. This is really simple. Like, I definitely don't need a palette this big for what I'm about to do, but this is just kind of like the everyday look we're going for. So I like to grab peach butter, and I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. I feel like this is a really like fresh face look as well. It's not like super heavy. You can just wear it on the day-to-day. You know, you can transition it to nighttime by adding like a little eyeliner or a darker lip at night. So it's just like an easy everyday look. So I just literally threw that on my eyelid, and then I'm grabbing the shadow crease brush from Lancome. And what I do is I grab like these three colors, and I just sweep it in my crease like super quick. Give it a nice blend. I love how this smells like peach. Like, look how simple. But it just looks so pretty. You can even deepen it up a bit if you want to. There's some darker shades here, which are gorgeous. I love this palette, and it's all matte. I really love matte shades. So you have a lot of option. I just think it looks so pretty and fresh. Okay, so now we're going to throw on some mascara and some lashes. This is the Revlon Volume Amazing Lash Mascara. What other kind of mascara is there? And I do not, or I have not been applying anything to my bottom lashes. Like no mascara, no eyeshadow, no liner. I just have been leaving the bottom lashes clean, and I think it looks really, really pretty and fresh. I go through phases, you guys know, I have mentioned this so many times. I go through phases with my bottom lashes where I just like how it looks with like something underneath. If I'm doing something a bit more, you know, like dramatic or sexy, I will add to the bottom. But most of the time I like to keep my bottom lash line clean. I feel like it makes my eyes look bigger because I feel like I have small eyes. So that's my really long reason. So I have been mostly just like reusing the same lashes every day, but I need a fresh pair today. So I'm using the Ardell 105s. They're just like really long and wispy. They're not like super dense. They're a really nice everyday lash. And I got this new glue from Christmas Tree Shop, and it's very good. It's the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe. It really works super well. Okay, so I just threw my lashes on quickly off camera. They're such pretty, just like everyday lashes. They don't like look like too much in my opinion, especially with like keeping your bottom lash line clean. So the last thing I'm going to do is throw on my lip. So I use this like every day. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Lip Pencil in Pillow Talk. It's like the perfect shade. It like matches your lips. This is why people think I have lip injections all the time, because like when I overline with it, it looks super, super natural. Like look how similar it is just to like that natural lip color. And then I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW Nude. I don't like to use a lot of it because it is pretty nude. I kind of just like take a little bit and like buff it in just for a little bit of color. Just like that. And lastly, we'll just spray with a little pollution protection since we're going out for the day to a fall festival. And that's it. That is my updated everyday makeup routine, which I've been doing for actual weeks. I highly recommend all these products. I feel like everything stays on a super long time. I feel like it looks really pretty and simple for like an everyday look. And I'm really excited to be back into the filming groove. So thank you guys for sticking by me. I literally love you guys so much, and I appreciate all the love and support you endlessly give me. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.